I'm your girl, Imani Symone.
And I'm your girl, Tashonna Rayelle.
And this is episode 3. Today's topic is going to be about visions for the future. Basically, we're going to be talking about our ambitions, our drives, just stuff that we want to see in the future. It's just going to be me and Tay today. We thought we'll take a break with,
the guests.
With the guests.
We love y'all, but we get it.
Right, we love y'all. But it's going to be one-on-one today. And yeah, so let's just jump right into it.
So right now, the first thing we could jump into is like what we want to do after college.
Or you mean high school?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
High school. Got you. So, really, I think before, I got really close to graduating, I was like really, really set on what I wanted to do. But now that I'm getting closer to it, it's like so many things that I want to do, so many things I want to experience. And it's not all possible to do at the same time. But basically, I think my visions right now are trying to apply to, if not all of the HBCUs in North Carolina, just because I'm pretty sure we have the most HBCUs. And I really
in one state, yeah.
Yeah, in one state. I think we have A&T, Winston-Salem, UNCG, Benedict College. What's another one? Flip. Oh, Shaw University.
You don't go to Shaw. Now I put that on my list too, but it's like I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I put that on my list too.
I put that on my list. I feel like Shaw is very underrated, which I mean is understandable, but I feel like sometimes you might have to give like the smaller schools a little nudge. But I also really want to apply to Clark Atlanta. I know that I do want to stay specifically in North Carolina for college, but I do, want to, explore options outside of North Carolina just in case. So
yeah,
I think Clark Atlanta is like one of my options, or I would also apply to my mom's HBCU that she went to in South Carolina. It's also called Benedict College. And then you also have like Howard. I probably wouldn't apply to Howard. I think Hampton's like a HBCU or something too.
I don't think so. Somebody I know just visited that school, and I don't know if it's like a HBCU.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like it might be, but then I also feel like it might not. It might be a PWI.
It's just a lot of black people go there because
I'm not sure. I do believe that it's private. I do think it's a private school.
I know it's a private school.
It's definitely a private school. I don't know if
it's a private university, but I'm really not sure on that.
Actually, if you want to look it up?
Yeah, I can look it up right now.
Alright. While she looked it up, I'm also just going to talk about like another plan or whatever. So yeah, I do, I really do want to go to HBCU. I really would think TikTok for that. I know my mom's talked about HBCUs, but I really didn't know like
all that goes into it, yeah.
Right, all that goes into like how important it is to, want to go to HBCU, like I
Yes, it's a I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, no, you're good. It's a you?
Yeah, it's historically back, but it's private, so that's like weird.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is Shaw University is also a private university, and it's a HBCU, which is kind of crazy because you would think the HBCUs would be all open for the public, but yeah, I feel like Spelman is just a no-go for me.
Why?
It's cool, but I just also feel like
that's also a private school.
It is, but going to like an all-girl university, I mean, although that Morehead is right next to them in Clark Atlanta, I just think like
Morehouse.
Oh yeah, Morehouse is an all-boy college. Yeah, it is. I just don't think me going to an all-girl college is best fit for me. So I don't think it's best fit for me. I don't really do well with girls. I don't really mingle with them really well.
Exactly. And I tend to, I have more girlfriends, but I tend to what's that word? Not graduate, but, what's that word?
I don't know the word.
Not graduate towards them, but,
Yeah, gravitate towards.
Gravitate. I said graduate.
Yeah, I think like with going to that HBCU, you have to like you're going there knowing that many different people have many different backgrounds and different views and stuff. And I just think like it's already one thing for me to like disagree with people's regardless of the gender, but knowing that I'm gonna be in a place with like so many females with different views and different backgrounds, I just don't think I could do that. I don't know. Yeah. But definitely applying to HBCUs. But another plan is to like, I really thought about it long and hard. Doing 2 years of community college and then attending university for 2 years. I think that's like the most more like safer bet with money. And also, I feel like if I go to community college and get good grades in community college, I could get into a very nice, college. So yeah, that's really my plan.
Well, me, I feel like I gravitate more towards like I'm like split. Like I really gravitate towards like HBCUs, but it's like I'm split too because it's like some colleges are like based.
Some PWIs are nice.
Exactly. Like even like the ones here, and the thing is, my thing is like. And I'm like everybody go to A&T. Like I really don't want to go to A&T, but it's like as I keep going down, I'm like, I'm really starting to like move towards A&T. Like it's starting to, you feel me, like be on my left shoulder a little bit more. So so I did agree with like Winston-Salem, Shaw University, Leonard Rhyme. That's like in Virginia or something like that. Hollins, that's also in Virginia. UNCG, that's here. Radford, I think that's in Virginia.
Pretty sure it is.
East Carolina, I like that school. I like that school. It looks nice. It seemed to have like good benefits for
It's up in the mountains though.
Exactly, like it's all the way over there, like where the Appalachians at. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm also thinking about like going somewhere in South Carolina just to be like somewhere different. And yeah. And what I was saying, I feel like going to like a 2-year like a community college and then going to a 4-year university, it's just not for me personally. I feel like even if I can't pay for it in full, like it's just not for me. I would rather be at a 4-year finish complete because I can't stay here.
I think it wasn't more so like me not being able to like afford it. I think it was because I'll pay for whatever. I think it was just like more so like knowing how much COVID is affecting me now. Like last year was like awful. Like grades were awful for me, and like even like coming back to school, kind of like jumping on back to like first episode talking about mental health. Like my mental health was like really bad in the beginning of the year, and so my grades reflected that. And I just think freshman year and sophomore year my grades were not bad, but with being a junior, stuff is so much more harder. You have to worry about the ACT, SAT, and getting your grades up. And I just think this year, it could have been better. So I'm also like weighing in the option of the fact that, hey, I might not get into a college because, grades not looking right. I of course do want to retake my ACT.
Me too. I got my scores back today and I don't want to retake it because I got like average scores for some person. I said some person. Like out of like it give you the score, and I got pretty like average scores like in all of the colleges like that I saw or picked. Like they like had like SAT scores where I leveled at, but it's just like I feel like
I could do better.
Yeah.
I feel like I could do better, and I think like the good thing is like if you do retake it, I think they keep the one that you did best on. So I definitely don't think I didn't do bad on my ACT. I just feel like I could do better.
And I did like really well in the math section for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was my highest score, and I was like, wow. And you know, but the science, like, and then it was like a really long test. Like, by the time we got to like we took the reading or English section first. By the time we got to the science section, all I know is I gave up. So
yeah, I wasn't disappointed in my scores. I just thought I could do a lot better. And now that I know like how it is and like the timing and stuff, I feel like I could do a lot better. So I will plan on retaking that. But as far as I have hope that I'll get into like one college I want to really get into, I just have this fear in the back of my head that like I'm not good enough to get into this college, or I won't be good enough, or they won't want me. And so I just, I'm trying to have like a plan B for that, knowing like, okay, hey, I might not get into this college, but
I got in this college.
Yeah. Or like community college is like, an option to weigh it out. Even if I do community college for 1 year to get my grades up, I do really want to finish strong going to a university and graduating from a university. So, I'm really just ready for high school to honestly, just be over with.
Yeah, like we got like what? Dr. Cannon was just talking about this earlier in class. Like, we technically don't even have, like how we have the full 9 weeks and each quarter. Fourth quarter is like technically like 6.5 weeks, because you have like your final projects due and stuff like that, and then you'll be working on that for the last 3 weeks of school, or you'll be testing unless you're exempt from it. So like technically we only have like 6.5, and you know how fast 6.5 weeks can go. Like this year flew by so fast. And like the way we were like in COVID for so long, it seemed like so long. And this year just like seemed like it flew past. Like we were just at Christmas break. Like
literally.
Literally we're just at Christmas break, and we're here in spring, and we're in our fourth quarter, and we are about to be seniors.
It's crazy. And I think, I'm really excited for senior year. And I'm really excited to, be able to drive and to, like, just turn 18 and kind of just get, like, I feel like with 18s, like, you're an adult. You get, like, some, like, nice freedom. And I'm really excited to, like, see how that feels. It's terrifying, but it's also, like, I just feel like I've been a kid for so long. And, part of me, is always going to love being a kid. But I think I've been preparing myself for the future to become an adult and start my actual life for so long that I'm just like, I'm super excited.
And that's literally what you are. Like, your parents, your teachers, like, they literally prepare you for everything that's, unless they just don't do that. But they most likely prepare you for everything that you are getting ready for. Sometimes they fail at it because, school systems gonna do what school systems do.
Yeah.
But it's like they try to get you prepared for everything, every possible thing that you can think of and go through, or they can think of things that they went through, like I don't know, like fixing a tire. Like, my grandma taught me how to fix a tire, like when I was like in 5th grade. Like, why am I fixing a tire in the 5th grade? I don't know.
It's gonna be
useful
one day, and I think it's definitely scary. It's definitely a scary feeling knowing that we're so close to being an adult, and we're so close, going to college and being set off alone by ourselves. So just that new adulthood lifestyle that hey, mom and dad are always gonna. Mom is always gonna be there for you.
Look, I don't even got that. Shoot, grandma gonna be there.
Mom and grandma, they're always gonna be there for you, but
it's just not the same. Like, you're not gonna be inside their house. They're not gonna be telling you what to do every step of the second. They're not gonna be coming and busting in your room like, what you doing? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think that's the terrifying thing about it.
But it's like, sorry. It's like, it's not terrifying, but it's like it's just so, like, I need to get my words together. Like, it's not it's not as terrifying, but it's like, dang, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's not terrifying, but it's not like, this is gonna be the worst thing ever. Like, it's something I can't imagine myself doing.
I mean, I definitely think I'm prepared for it. I definitely think, getting a job, kind of like, maintaining chores for sure, like keeping a clean room all the time, keeping a clean bathroom, working, making my own money. It's definitely preparing me, to take that next step in life. I think it's just more so like scary to see like how it's all gonna play out. I mean, cause like, yeah, it's not scary, but I also just feel like with going to college, being away from like, the people you love, your friends, your family, that's what's terrifying. Just knowing that you're kind of gonna be there by yourself. And I mean, depending on where you are, like, hey, if I go to Shaw University or I stay in North Carolina, yeah, I could come home on the weekend, but it's not gonna be the same.
I probably would. Me personally, I wouldn't come home on the weekend.
I probably wouldn't come home on the weekends. It probably might be
every holiday.
Yeah, like once a month. For me, probably once a month type of beat. And I don't know. I think what's scary is my separation anxiety. I have so much separation anxiety, not even from like my mom and my dog, like also just from my friends. Like I feel like I create, like, again, jumping off back from episode 1, I get my happiness, my energy from, the
other people.
And I think being away from those people is going to create a lot of like anxiety and maybe like some sadness for me, which I'm going to have to adjust to because that's just what life is going to be. So, I think that's one of the reasons why I also wanted to stay close to home, just because, I don't want to be far away from home. I know there's a lot of people that, they were like, hey, I'm going to apply to college far away from home so I don't have to come back. Me, I'm the opposite. I can't. I'm sorry. No. I used to want to do that until I realized, yeah, I used to want to go to UCLA all the way on the freaking East Coast, freaking 3,000 miles. I don't know how many miles away, but that many miles away. So, yeah.
Yeah, I realized like that thing, like, I can't. And then it's like all the good colleges are basically in North Carolina. Like, come on now, like, you gotta realize that. Oh, you gotta like realize that. But I was trying to say something else, but it just got me this dang. I was trying to say something else, but keep talking.
No, you're good. I was gonna ask a different question.
Oh, my question was like, what did you want to, like, what was your options, like, what did you want to be in the future? Like, what changed, like, from when you were a kid, like, oh, I wanted to be a fighter to now, like, realistic?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Definitely when I was younger, I really, I thought I could sing, I thought I could dance. I mean, I think those like the most obvious things. I thought I could act, so I really wanted to, be a singer, an actress, a dancer, thinking, I could do that. But, I mean...
Oh, no. Oh, no. What just happened? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, you're back.
Yeah, it literally cut off. Sorry, y'all. But as I got older, I really wanted to be a teacher for some reason, just because my mom's a teacher, and I think, like,
What does your mom teach?
She teaches kindergarten.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, she teaches kindergarten. And I think, like, she's, I look up to her, like, she's my role model. So I think, being a young girl, seeing that, I was like, okay, yeah, I want to be, I want to be a teacher. And then for a very long time, Grey's Anatomy put me onto this. I really wanted to be a surgeon. Like, I could you not?
I swear.
Being a surgeon.
I swear. Like, I used to watch all them shows, like, and I used to read about, like, everything. I'm like, is this true? What about this disease? And then it was, like, stuff like, not just only that. It was, like, be stuff about my family members that I wanted to help cure. Like, what if I could do this, that, and the third? Because my grandma had cancer. So, and like, I'm like, what if I can prevent her from, like, not relapsing or whatever? Because, a lot of women do that. Thank God my grandma ain't do that. because I don't know what I would do. But it's like things like relapse, like women relapse and do like what can I do to prevent like things like that happening? But as I thought about it more, I was like, yeah, that's not for me. I don't like touching people. Like I don't like to be hugged. Like I don't like touching people, so that's not for me. That's not my calling.
I also think like what did it for me. Actually, before I say that, like even like with being a surgeon, I was like, yeah, I have so many ideas that I want to do.
And then I was like, I want to be a nurse. But keep going.
Yes. I was like, there's so many things I want to do, with being a surgeon. I'm going to use, like my wealth. I was like, I'm gonna write a book. And the book name is going to be Life Without the Scalpel. Because I was like, yeah, it was going to be called Life Without the Scalpel. Or whatever. Or without the 10 blade. And
10 blade?
Without the 10 blade, right. Without the 10 blade. But I think, what did it for me was just like, I didn't think I don't want to do, an extra 4 years of college on top of what, the undergrad, and then you have to do like from 4 to 5 to 7 years of residency. So you're really not going to be like a surgeon
until you like 50.
Until like you're, like 30, like 30.
Like but 30. Like if you like really search that up, that's like 12 years on top of your undergrad. On top of getting your bachelor's, you have to go to school for another 12 years, and then on top of that, you have to be under somebody. Like you can't just be a surgeon. Right. Like you have to be monitored by somebody, so they know for like 2 years you won't kill somebody.
And I just didn't think I don't think that I wanted to really do that, more so because I think I really want to start a family at a very,
younger age. I feel you.
Pretty younger age, and I feel like with that, you won't really have time to do that, and it's just not the smartest idea. Which I mean, I feel like anything is possible. I just don't think that would be the smartest route. So I definitely was like, now my options are really. I have a couple options. I really want to be a model. Honestly, a model.
And you'll be good at that, girl. Like, and the leg. Boy, soft the legs.
Yeah, I really want to be a model. I do need to, get back in shape, which, I mean, that's an easy adjustment. That's an easy adjustment. Hopefully. That COVID body. But I'm working on that now. I'm actually going to start dieting, starting tomorrow, actually. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing that, / like participating in Ramadan. So, wish me luck, y'all.
Girl, you ain't going to be in for what? It's 24 hours?
No, it's, I actually asked a couple people about it that are Muslim. It's from sunrise to sundown, so like 5:30 to 7:30. You can't drink water. I'm going to try and do that tomorrow for one day. But then after that, I just want to participate for one day and see if I can do it.
You can't drink or eat or do anything.
Nothing.
Like, I don't think you're supposed to curse. I don't think you're supposed to drink water, soda, eat. Eat is normal. Like, we have, like, me, like, Christianity, we have this thing, we have fasting, which, it all depends on your pastor or what God tells your pastor. Like, this past week, I didn't participate just because I just didn't.
Oh, yeah.
But
I'm not Muslim. I'm sorry. I'm not Muslim. I'm just participating.
You're trying to help you support, yeah.
Yeah, just support, yeah. I'm not Muslim. I'm Christian. But,
yeah, but it all depends. Like, we could have food. We couldn't have food from like 7 p.m. to like 1. I mean, not 7 p.m. 7 a.m. to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I just didn't participate because I was on spring break and I wanted to eat what I wanted to eat.
Period.
And like you could drink. Like, sometimes you can't drink. Sometimes you can eat. Like, you can take medicine and stuff like that, but you just couldn't eat food.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and then starting Wednesday, I'm gonna go on a diet. Basically, I'm gonna do some like meal prepping over the weekend. But
oh no, why does this keep happening? I hate it here. Let's wait for she come back on, y'all. She finna come back on, y'all. She coming back on, y'all. Oh, she back, y'all.
Yeah, but okay. I was like,
She
I
back,
see we're
y'all.
cutting out. Yeah, sorry. Please, just bear with us, y'all. We gonna get it right. So just bear with us. But yeah, I'm gonna be intermittent fasting on Wednesday. Basically, just drinking water throughout the day. Maybe like some fruit or something. But I mean, probably not. But definitely doing intermittent fasting. Maybe drink like a smoothie in the morning and only eating dinner at like 8 or 7. So wish me luck, y'all. I'm trying to get that summer bod before spring break, and lose a couple pounds before prom. So yeah, but
Girl, don't lose too much because you might not fit in dress. We need to address to fit that body. That body on. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, girl. But the good thing about my dress is like it ties up in the back, so like you can like really like adjust it. If that makes sense, it's
I get what you're saying.
It's like it's like a tie, but still
like wedding dresses be.
Yeah, don't want to don't want to lose too much. Don't want to lose too much. But I definitely want to be a model. That's really like my dream. That's my ambition. I kind of want to do that, and I really want to create a shoe line and like a clothing line, specifically more like jeans and stuff and like shirts. Well, a clothing line, but I want to.
That is something that's like, I feel like that is something like people should do. Like that is so important because you know how many people go through body dysmorphia. Like, and I'm like, I'm gonna just mention Old Navy. They started carrying from like size 0 to like 36 or something like that, and that is so amazing because you know how many people can't find jeans that's like bigger, like that have bigger booties or bigger thighs and stuff like that, and it's like. Oh, I don't like you go in the store and then you be like, dang, got my size. So I'm so glad. And then their jeans and pants are so comfortable. So I feel like that's also important. There's no reason why I should be walking around in jeans that I'm uncomfortable in all day.
That's so good. I think my drive is, for reference, y'all, I'm 5'11", so I'm tall.
Yeah.
I think definitely like it. It's an insecurity. It really is. Like, and I feel like any girl that's tall, that some people may not be insecure, but I know that most girls can be insecure because, being a tall girl, sometimes being taller than guys that you may be interested in it's an insecurity. And I definitely think, I really want to work on shoes first, just because, with having a big foot, like, having a big foot is one thing, but also like having a big foot and not finding like shoes that you want to have or you feel comfortable in or that aren't pretty, because having a big foot, you really automatically are you're pushed to like the men's section of the shoes.
Yeah. And then sometimes women's shoes are like pink and cute and small, and then you over there, you like, girl,
like, yeah, must be nice. And so I really, really, really like. Me being a model is like first priority, but I want to use my fame, my status to create a brand to like, put like advertise my brand. Basically, I really want to create shoes for people like me to feel comfortable in and feel pretty in, because sometimes a man's shoe is just not gonna do that in a sense. And
especially with like heels and stuff, because I like see people like on TikTok or Instagram, they be like, oh, I just bought these shoes and like I can't fit them because my feet are too big. Even for like transgender women, like some, because they were men at first, so they have bigger feet and bigger hands and bigger, like they usually are taller, so even to make them feel comfortable. And like the Netflix show Tall Girl or whatever, like she's like what, 6 something, and I think,
6'2", maybe 6'3", one of the two.
Yeah, and she like, and you saw how like she got. I didn't watch it, but I watched a little trailer. Yeah. You saw how she was getting bullied, and then her little boyfriend was shorter than her and stuff like that. So I definitely understand what you're saying.
It's a huge insecurity, and I want to be able to eliminate that for the future. Basically, is what I'm trying to. That's my overall goal, because I think I want to create something that my children, my daughter will be able to have, because off the bat, I know if I have a daughter, my daughter is going to be, over averagely maybe tall. Who knows?
Maybe not as tall as you, but she's probably going to be tall.
Right. And I just, if that is the case, I want to be able to have something, or have something in the future to be able to have her have that, so that she doesn't have to go through half of the insecurity.
Alright, keep on talking.
Yeah, sorry, we cut off y'all. But basically, I just want to be able to have something, so give my...
Oh my god. The video cutting off. This cutting off. She gonna be back, y'all. She gonna be back in like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh, she back. She back. Okay.
Back. I'm sorry. Y'all, again, please just bear with us. I know.
This is the first episode. This keeps happening. Like, I don't know.
It's okay. We gon'... One day it's gonna be bigger and better. So just stick with us, y'all. Just stick with us. Woo. But yeah, basically, I don't really know where I left off. I might be repeating myself, but I just want to, eliminate my daughter having to go through half of the insecurities I go through. Also with jeans, it's really, really, it's not really hard to find jeans for girls that are tall, but it's very limited options. And I want to create, pretty jeans, pretty comfortable jeans, cute jeans that, tall people feel comfortable in. So I want to do that. So I really want to focus on women first, but also, there's a lot of tall men out there that may not have their shoe size or whatever. But, that's the expansion. I really want to focus on women. If none of that happens, I would really like to be a nurse or a teacher.
If none of that happens, all of that is my dream. But if none of that happens,
right. All of that is my dream. But if none of that happens, I would really love to be a nurse or a teacher or a therapist. So yeah.
Bro, them literally all my little things.
Really?
Yeah, right.
Okay,
so
let's hear you out.
I feel like, when I was younger, right, I also wanted to be a dancer. I was in dance, basketball. I couldn't play basketball for nothing. Like, I broke out the whole window.
Yes.
Through the bar. Through the bar, broke out a whole window. Can't play basketball for nothing. And the thing is, I'm more musical. Like, my family is like made up like a whole bunch of musical people and a whole bunch of sports people, but they never really mix. You either musical or you. And I just, as soon as, because my dad is a basketball player, and as soon as my dad was like, okay, this ain't gonna work for you, baby, I just had to switch over to music.
He did those. He said,
You good.
Go ahead and sign up for me, baby. Just go ahead and quit for me, baby.
He said, quit. Look, but like, I feel like I was more of a musical person. Like, I always loved to sing in church, and
she has a beautiful voice. Oh my god, she literally has a beautiful.
Okay, but
beautiful voice. I'm sorry.
I love to sing in church and stuff like that. So that's just what I like to do. You feel me? Right. I thought I was gonna be a singer. Thought I was gonna be a dancer, and I still danced until I believe my grade when everything shut down. Like, I still dance pretty heavy. And then I gave up after that. And I still play music. Like, I started off playing the recorder, then I played the violin.
Not the recorder.
You know how in elementary school they give you the recorder in choir class, and they teach you the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Oh, girl, I used to take them so serious. Oh my god.
And then I started playing the violin, so I feel like I was more. I just knew I was more musical. Right. Got to middle school, right? So I just knew I was going. Mind you, when I was like, in second grade, they figured out I couldn't hear, right?
Oh.
Like, for it, but they realized, like, bro, like, she's very smart. Like, math, I got. Reading and English, like, I was just so, like, far back because, like, I couldn't hear the sounds. Like, and there would be like, is she not, like, my grandma would go up to school, like, is she not trying or whatever? Like, no, she's trying, but she literally just, like, can't get it right. went to go get a brain scan and all this extra stuff.
Wait, so what, were you like deaf?
Like I was hard of hearing.
You were slowly like losing
your
hearing.
Yes. So they like basically like, girl, like something wrong with this girl. Like she's very smart, but she just can't. Right? They figured out I can't hear. Right? We went to the hospital. I remember after I woke up from surgery, I was out of it. And I remember like the whole thing. Like I remember they told me to count to 10. I was laying on the bed. They told me to count to 10. And I'm like, I'm going. And she was like, sometimes you don't last until you get to 10. And I'm like, I'm going to last until I get to 10. I got to 5 and was like, you know how they put the thing over your nose and they give you anesthesia and stuff like that?
Yeah. I don't know what it's called. Sleeping gas.
Yeah.
Yeah, sleeping gas.
The technical term is anesthesia.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I still think
Before Dr. Bailey get on me.
Yeah. I figured out, like, you know, that just... But music, it was just a thing that music, beats, everything it just flowed to my brain. But I just technically couldn't hear it, right? Right. So I get back to school. Oh my gosh, she frozen again. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
We definitely.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm there.
I stopped talking. I saw it.
Dang, I was hoping you was gonna keep talking so that I was hoping you was gonna keep talking so it didn't like make it seem like we was like losing connection on each other. But no, I actually wanted to hear it because I just think that's crazy.
Okay, so I got so I'm gonna just finish. I got back to school and they started teaching me sign language, like, and I was like doing everything. Girl, I don't remember none of that shit now.
Girl, they started teaching you sign.
Yes, and I literally like I had a white teacher. I do not remember her name. I just know she had curly, like reddish brownish hair. Like, and I used to love that lady, but I really don't remember her name. Maybe it started with a W or something like that. But yeah, they would literally take me like downstairs in this little reading center, and they would literally like teach me everything that I was supposed to like literally from the beginning.
Right.
Like everything that she was supposed to learn, like they literally taught me over, and they tried to teach me in sign language, right? And then I got good enough, like, to where they was like, yeah, you good. And then I had, huh?
I'm sorry. I'm surprised they didn't, like, try and admit you to, like, one of those, like, sign deaf freaking schools. No.
Nah, I feel like they wouldn't have did that because, like, I could still hear. But it was, like, it was gradually getting worse, if you get what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but my thing is, like, if you never, dang. Do you, like, ever think about, like, if you never got those surgeries, like, where you would, like, how bad
I've been thinking about that, because I watched Switch That Birth. If you know what Switch That Birth is, it's like...
Yes! Oh, my gosh. Yes!
It was a deaf show, right? And
what was her name? Daphne?
Yeah, Daphne. She was deaf, and I'm like, bro... And it was the episodes about the cochlear, whatever, and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, what if I had to get that? Like, stuff like that, like... And I'm like, bruh, and I'll be like, and I used to look at other stories of people being deaf and stuff. I'm like, bruh, like, what if I really, like, completely lost my hearing? Because that was a possibility if the surgery didn't work.
That's great.
You get what I'm saying? Like, girl, I hear now. Yeah. But
right.
I still, like, am hard of hearing, but it's just way better than it was before. Like, I could hear people, you get what I'm saying? But I might be a little deaf, like, bro, what did you just say? Like, you need to come closer.
Right. That's how I am. Yes.
You need to come a little closer. I can't hear you.
Repeat that for me one more time.
Exactly. Like 4 times. Come here. What? In my ear. But yeah. Right, so I just like really got heavy into music. Like once I like realized like, oh my god, like now that I don't hear all this muffling and stuff like that, and I can really hear it clear, like, bruh, this is what I'm gonna do with the rest of my life. I'm going to listen and play music for the rest of my life. Sing, play music for the rest of my life. Dance, sing, play music for the rest of my life. Right? Like, I was in every dance. I was in tap, jazz,
ballet.
I won't in ballet.
Then you won't in every dance?
I won't in every dance, but all the dances I could take, that's what I took. I don't think I was able to take ballet or something like that. Right? Every dance I could take, I took, baby. Right? Got to middle school, I was like, bruh, I want to be a nurse. Yeah, this is what I want to do with my life. Like, because I just knew, I feel like I wanted to be a nurse, and then I wanted to be a surgeon. Like, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And then I got to high school, I was like, this ain't going to work for me. Right? and I will never forget this. I remember when the first time, like, and I currently now want to be a teacher or a dental hygienist. I currently now...
That's exactly what I was going to ask you about that. Because I know that originally you said you didn't want to go to college. You wanted to just go straight to that dental hygienist thingy. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
But I feel like that's something I would want to do later in life. Like, I just don't feel like that's just what I want to do, like, straight out of high school. Right?
I want towards teaching.
Yes. Teaching. And, of course, counseling. But it's just, like, I feel like every day, like I tell my counselors, like, they be like, oh, you're the one that wanted to be a counselor. And I'm like, yeah. But it's like, every day I'm leaning towards, like, and I'm going to tell you why, right? I'm leaning towards, like, being a teacher, right? My 7th and 8th grade teacher, right?
Yes.
I could see me through the mirror.
Yeah, I was trying to see you could see yourself. See yourself.
Look, my 7th and 8th grade teacher, right? She became my 7th and 8th grade teacher because she moved up a grade, right? She was my English teacher, right? And she was the only one that really helped me get to the level where I was, like, on track. Mm-hmm. Like, because she knew what happened because my grandma told her and stuff. Like, she knew what happened in, like, elementary school where I couldn't, I was hard of hearing and stuff like that. She knew that, right? So she was the only person that was like, I am here to help you.
Right.
Like, I am actually going to get you to the level that you need to be at because you're not at that level. Like, I couldn't, oh God, you're frozen again? Diddly long needy dong day. This is gonna be all in here, so I just want y'all to know it's not my fault. We're just frozen again.
We back.
Oh, I was over here talking.
We back.
Okay, so she was the only one that, like, honestly tried. Mind you, I moved here in the 5th grade. So, my whole life was, like, back in Jersey, right? So, when I moved here, like, I literally did not fit in. Mm-hmm. And the crazy thing is, like, everything in New Jersey, it's, like, I don't know what it is. Like, you learn more fast-paced. So, everything, like, by the time I got to 5th grade, like, I already knew what I was learning. But they wouldn't, like... But I was still in elementary school. Like, they couldn't do anything about that. So, I just had to relearn everything that I already learned. So, like, in 4th grade, I learned what they learned down here in 5th grade. Like, I already learned that in 3rd and 4th grade. Like, y'all...
Interesting.
So, I had to, like, y'all still learning about, what's that called? King Harry had my chocolate milk or whatever. And I already learned that. In, like, 3rd grade. But they couldn't do anything about that. So I just had to go through life as a normal 5th grader, right? Get to middle school. Now I'm behind because I just learned everything that y'all learned, but I already learned that. So now I'm on track with the other kids, but technically I'm behind the other kids because this wasn't what I was supposed to learn. Essentially. Right? Get to 7th grade. 6th grade, I was fine. Get to 7th grade, my teacher is like, you're not at where you're supposed to be at. Like, this not gonna work, right? Talking to my grandma, they figure this out. Like, they're like, okay, this is what happened to her. She moved in. She, different states, learned different things at different times. So we gotta catch her back up to where she's supposed to be. get caught up back up where she's supposed to be. And I'm like, I get the 8th grade, and I'm like, yeah, this fire, right? Highest grade, highest test grade, doing all my work. I'm like, this is what I want to do for a living. Like, this is what I want to be, right? Right. I'm just living life. Hey, we get caught up in COVID. Hey, guess what? A whole bunch of people dying, and a whole bunch of people dying. We just living. Hey, crack babies. No, I'm just playing. like crack in the 80s. But yeah, like, this is our life. So I was like, bro, I'm gonna become a nurse so I can figure out how to help and fix these problems. And then I got to 11th grade, and I was like, no, I don't want to be a nurse no more, because I don't want to be dealing with no dead bodies instead somebody saying I killed them or something. And then I always wanted to work with kids, so I was going to be a pediatric nurse.
Yeah.
So it was either that or a pediatric surgeon. But it's like, more that I think about it, I don't like kids.
I love kids.
But it's like, you gotta be between a certain age. Like, you gotta be younger than 3. I don't like elementary school kids, let's say that.
Yeah.
Like, if you get to, like, 4th grade and you really start understanding 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, yeah, I could tolerate you. Them 1st graders, them kindergarten, I can't be a kindergarten teacher.
No. I pick Mama every single day. And she deals like with the Bragtown kids too. So that is actually it's adding up, baby. It adds, literally.
Yeah,
they be sweet, but they.
Yeah, I just realized that won't for me, right? Like, the younger kids won't for me, so I just knew I wasn't gonna be a pediatric nurse, and I do not like adults, so I just knew. Like, I ain't got time because I'm gonna get fired from my job, my good paying job. No, right? But I'm, like, realizing more and more, like, I would really love to be a middle school teacher, like.
Love it.
A middle school teacher, like, or, like, a older grade, like, teacher, like, elementary. And that's 2 different degrees, but it's, like, I would really love to be a middle school teacher, like, I just, like, that's just, like.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you with that. Like, if I ever do become a teacher, I think because my 8th grade teacher she was really, yeah, like you said, she was really there for me. She really made sure, like, you know, we was on nickname basis. Like, she called me Imani. And, like, I don't really tell a lot of people this, but, like, I don't let people call me by my nickname very loosely. Like, I only let people that are close to me, you know, that, like, really show me appreciation to call me Imani. Because I just feel like, if, you know, I don't fuck with you, you gotta call me by my government name, please.
I don't know. I just, like, even if I'm close with you, I just like calling you by your government name. Like, anybody.
I mean, it's fine. Yeah, that's definitely fine. It's whatever you're comfortable with. But, like, specifically people close to me, I really love when they, you know, they feel comfortable enough to call me by my nickname. And so, yeah, she really, like, just helped me. And I think 8th grade year was, like, the best year for me. So if I can make that the best year for another 8th grader, I would love to.
Especially going into something so terrifying, like, you in middle school, you're like, oh, in high school you're gonna do this, in high school you're not gonna be able to do this, and da 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 da. And you're like, bro, I wasn't terrified. I was ready to go, but it was like this is like, oh, she's gone again. So she's gone again, and I'm gonna just sit here and talk for real because she back. Like, I just keep talking, and during the little, what you text me?
I'm just saying, like, just keep talking. Like,
oh yeah, I've been talking this whole time. I just ain't I ain't stopped. I just stopped talking about what we was talking about. How you get back into this? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so what was I talking
about? Transitioning from high school.
Middle school to high school. Right, and they just, like, you know, and I would love to, like, you know, teach these kids not to be mean when you go into high school. I feel like that's what my teachers taught me, to be kind. Because, you know, going from elementary to middle school, they don't care about that. Like, bruh, like, in 6th grade was rough for everybody.
Girl, who are you telling?
And then I had like a whole bunch of deaths. And I like just got there. Like, I had a whole bunch of deaths and when I was in 6th grade. So I was like real antisocial. So I only talked to like one person every day. Like, it wasn't for me. But 7th and 8th grade, bro, 7th grade was like my best year. I don't know.
8th grade was definitely mine. 8th grade was definitely
No, it had 7th and 8th, like, cause 7th grade is when I met my best friend. She was on the first podcast. So, like, that was when, but 8th grade year, it just hit different. Like, we went on our trip, like, we went to Washington, D.C. Girl, that bus was packed.
Girl, where did I go for my 7th grade field trip? I think 7th grade, we went to Busch Gardens, and then 8th grade, we went to Atlanta. So, that was really fun.
What y'all do in Atlanta? Never mind. Don't answer that question.
Yeah. we gonna jump off
we just gonna, exactly, like, we gonna jump off topic, and then get back to it 25 minutes later. But, yeah, so I just, like, and I always knew I wouldn't, it was either that or being a counselor. I always knew that, like, from, like, middle school, because, again, my counselor, like, she helped me so much. Shout out to Miss Leary. Love you.
Shout out to you, girl.
And, and the other teacher, Miss Shaver, shout out to you, too. She left the school, but shout out to you.
Shout out to you, girl.
And she was teacher of the year. I think 9th grade. She became, like, teacher of the year. She was on the news and everything.
My mama was on the news, too.
Like, yeah, I love that so much. But yeah, this year was the year, like, I realized, like, and it was a month or two, not even a month ago, it realized, like, I really wanted to be a teacher, right? I had a dream. I literally had a dream that I was, me and my friends, my boyfriend, whatever, we were in the classroom setting up my first year classroom. Like, you know, like how teachers go in and set up to make the classroom look all pretty. And I was literally in here, and I was in meetings and stuff like that with people at the school. And I'm like, bro, like, maybe this is a sign that I should be a teacher. Like, I literally had a whole entire dream about it. I don't remember very much. I just remember the details I just told you. But it was like, you know, it was so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like that was when I really realized that I really wanted to do that as a career.
Nice. I'm gonna talk a little bit close. I feel like I'm far away. So jumping. This is the next question for me. So we talked about life that we want to do after college. I mean, after high school and stuff. You know, we want to do as careers after college. You know, think about actually setting off for your career. Now with that, that's adulthood. Like, that's a major adulthood. So jumping into that, it's like, when do you want to settle down? How many kids do you want? What's your plan and stuff? I think that's where it really gets good, because this is like, all this is basically like your fairy tale ending after the kids, the husband, the career, the house. Like, that is everything. So I'm gonna let you go first as I answer the question.
Well, me, I literally had a dream about this, like, and I'm a dreamer, like, I'm a dreamer, and I remember my dreams.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I had dreams where, like, I was a YouTuber, and I just was, like, living life as a YouTuber, and, like, and I eventually got married, and, like, had 2 sons or whatever, and I had a dream about that. Why am I screaming? I don't know. I'm sorry. But yeah, like, did you hear me screaming?
No.
Oh, I was like, why am I screaming?
I heard that part, but I didn't hear the screaming.
Oh.
I heard that part.
What was I saying? I literally had a dream, and then I had another dream where, and I could go in detail about this dream because I literally wrote the whole thing down. Like as soon as I woke up, I literally wrote the whole thing because I was like, this is weird, right? I came home from the club or whatever. I was in college, and I was going home from the club, and this girl stopped me, but I thought it was a dude. It was a stud. and she was like, yeah, I'm a basketball player, da da da. And she had all these people, these bodyguards or whatever. And she had these bodyguards take me to her house. And bro, we slept for like 24 hours straight, like. And she was like, yeah, I never slept this comfortable with nobody. And then I found out I was pregnant. But I was already pregnant before. Like, I was already pregnant before. And then she was like, yeah, I want a baby anyway. And I had told her. And then she was like, I want a baby anyway, so we might as well just do this together. She was like, you want to move in?
Now you're trying to play daddy. Wow. Now you're trying to play daddy.
I literally, like, in a dream, and I literally had this dream, like, 3 times. But it just kept adding on, like, after.
It was a stud?
Yeah.
Hey, the signs, baby.
But I don't.
These are signs.
Am I gay? No.
What?
I don't think I am. I don't think I am, though. I don't look. I like.
I wish I could see us.
Look, no, you don't wish that.
We like.
Exactly, like that's what I like, but it's cool to like that.
It's cool. I do want to experience that, but that's for another episode. For another episode. All I gotta say.
Oh, I never even answered your question.
Oh, you did. I was about to answer the question myself. You go ahead.
I never even answered your question. I just started talking about dreams.
You sure did. And did.
But like, I feel like I have baby. I feel like everybody does this, right? Where they get like baby names and just put it in their notes. Like, oh, this is cute.
Oh, yes.
I have my list. You want to see?
Let me go through my list.
No, because I had a long one before I got a new phone. I had a super long one, right? Now mine is short.
I'm gonna run through mine real quick. For girl names, mind you, these are names that me and my ex made up. So.
Oh, you going too far.
Yeah.
I talked about it with my ex, but I don't like
actually,
making up names with him.
You know, I did it. I made them, and I told him about it, and he agreed on it, which means we made them together. Mind you, we have a son together, a stuffed bear animal, our son together.
Oh my god.
His name is Ace. That's at the top of my list for boys. So for boys, we have Ace, Carter, Amir, Sakani, Josiah, Jace, and Kyrie. Wait. Kiari? It's either Kiari or...
How you don't know your baby name?
It's the way it's spelled. I found it on TikTok. I don't know how it's the way it's spelled.
Oh, I be seeing the videos too.
Yeah, it's the way it's spelled. For girls, we have Braylon, Leilani, Kaylee.
I hate that name.
What?
Leilani.
You hate that name? Leilani?
Leilani, I hate that name. Y'all hear it today on this thing. Please do not name your baby that. I am not coming to the baby shower.
What is wrong with Leilani?
I literally hate that name. My niece's name is Nylani. And her name is cool, but that name, Leilani?
I feel like you could have 2 nicknames. Lay or Lonnie. Anyways.
Yeah, her nickname is Lonnie, but I really... Nah, keep going. You
have Kaylee, Kaylani, Leah, and...
Hold on, let me find my book. Because, I be writing stuff down fast.
For some reason, I also like the name Chase for a girl name. It is weird, but I like names that can be boy names.
That's what I love, them type of names too.
Like, I think, what's her name? T-Boss from TLC, she named her daughter Chase. I think that name is just so pretty.
Bro, these names, like, from when I was in, like, middle school.
These are more so recent names. I deleted all of the ones from middle school.
Like, I'm finna read these, because I read on it. Okay, one of them is Noelle.
I put Noelle, too. That's so cute.
And, but, like either no L or no L, like, L, like, the LLE.
Yeah, that's the way I spelled it.
But you can also spell, like, Noel.
Yeah, the thing with, like, the baby names is, I typed them a certain way, but in the future, I might want to spell it so it, like, looks different, but it still sounds the same, if that makes sense. Anyways, yeah.
Bro, Debris. This is middle school. Don't judge. Examaya. Like X.
It's giving eczema.
Examia. That's what it is.
It's giving eczema.
And then Derai. What? That sounds like a medicine or something.
You talking about that sound like a medicine? The one before that sounds like freaking a skin condition. Eczema.
Desiree. And Desiree, but spelled different. These are from my middle school. But Nova Ray, like, I would actually name my child that. Nova Ray. Because my middle name is...
my middle name is Ray. Wait,
Rayelle. Yeah. It's Naomi Rayelle. Rayelle Naomi, actually. But, like, my are... Are you still recording? I hope you are. Yeah, you are still recording. Like, I have an obsession with the, like, middle names Marie and Maria. Like, they're so cute. So, like, one of my names is...
Anne-Marie.
Yeah. What? No.
No.
It's cute, but no. Or, like, I don't know. O-R-E. Like, that's such a cute name to me. Like a paddling oar, like an oar on a boat. That's like, oar, like, that's such a cute name to me. Well, I can hear you blinking, bruh.
You know, I will never, ever give my opinion on a baby name because that's their child. I mean,
but Leilani, get rid of that now.
No. You know what? I literally fought my ex. Oh, not like physically fought, but he was like, "No, I like Leilani. I want to name her Leilani. I want to name her Leilani." And I was like, "I like Braylon." Like, I was literally fighting for my freaking life.
Okay. Braylon is cute. I got Brayden too. Brayden is cute too. And Gray.
If I had twins, it would be. If I had a boy and girl twins, it would be Braylon and Brayden. Yes, simple.
And, like, those are for, like, white names. And Grayson, I love that name.
You think Braylon is a white name?
Yeah. Braylon and Brayden, those are, like, white boy names.
I thought Braylon from B. Symone, because B. Symone
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
But those are, like, white boy names. But I love it as girl names. But, and a boy name, yeah. But, like, what else I had? What was I saying? Yeah. Okay, Naomi Marie Rayelle Coven, like, that, I love that name so much. I be having whole full names.
I don't think that far.
Naomi Marie is so cute. And I really love, like, the name Naomi. Like, if somebody said that for me, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Navy versus. Wait. But Naomi Marie is, like, her first name, and her middle name is gonna be my middle name.
Naomi Marie Rayelle.
And whatever last name, but I put Coven, but whatever last name.
I feel like Marie should be the middle name.
Maybe it'll be both.
So you want your baby to have a hyphenated name?
Because I have like 2 middle names. Just two middle names. But I love hyphenated names. I think they're so cute, right? Navy, like, I would pair that with any, like, middle name. Like, Navy is, like, something that I would name my child. Cyrus Blue is just such a fire name. Like, it's like giving white, but I like it so much.
No, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I just can't believe you had the middle names. I didn't think that.
Navy Versus, or I would just name my child Versus, like verse or Versus, because I really love that name. I love that as a name. You can stop thinking. Nova Marie. Like, I love the name Nova. I already had that. Wow, how did I have that in here? And I had it on that paper. Oh, that's Nova Ray.
The way I was going to do middle names was my middle names. Well, specifically my middle name. I was going to give my child that middle name.
Oh, what's your middle name?
Symone.
Oh, I already knew that.
Imani Symone.
Like, I literally knew that. I don't know why I asked that.
Symone is spelled differently than...
I know.
Yeah. Hers name is like Simone, and then mine's is Symone. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, same name, just different. But...
Amaya Echo. But I just love the name Echo. But these ain't the good names. Like, I had like so many names, but I got
this girl just said she likes the name Echo.
Echo, bro, Echo, please. Echo is such a cute name. Would y'all agree? Okay, vote on who has the best names for white kids. For white. Echo. But literally, I had so many names, and I literally don't have no more. So, it's like...
I mean, yeah, they're not bad. Some of them, you know.
But, like, Cyrus, like, I would literally name my child Cyrus. Like, that is such a cute name.
That's cute.
That name is so cute. And I would name my son Navy, for sure, and Grayson.
You know
Navy, Grayson...
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to say, Navy is definitely not a bad boy name. A girl, I don't know.
No.
Not so much. But for a boy, that's hard. I'm gonna give it to you. It's hard as fuck.
For a boy, it's definitely for a boy name. And Nomi, Nova, and Marie something, like, those are Echo. Echo is like Echo, Nomi, and Nova, 3 tops. And then
it's giving
what? You broke it. No, I hate it here. But yeah, y'all, I feel like my names is fire. Navy, such a fire name. Oh, okay, you back.
Yeah, it's definitely giving silence after Echo.
Yeah, but I was saying, Grayson, top boy names. Okay, 3. Grayson.
Yes, it's so cute. Because you actually call him Gray. Come
here,
Gray.
Gray. Like, bruh.
Yes, I got the
Grayson, Navy, and Cyrus are my top 3 boy names.
Yes.
Oh, and it's like Blue. I really love the name Blue.
I like that for a girl name.
But like not spelled BLEU. Not the other.
Yeah, because I don't want nobody thinking I'm copying Blue Ivy. I'm sorry. No. Love you, Blue.
But that would be a boy name, not for a girl. Like, I really like Blue for a boy.
You know what? We're not gonna get into that in this episode because that's way off topic. But yeah, that's way off topic.
But and Nova, Nomi, and something Marie is like my top. Like, and Echo. Like Echo is just a cute name.
I'm gonna continue to be silent with that.
Why you don't like Echo?
Cause it's given.
Yo, whoever names their children Magic are so dumb. If you name your child, let's get on that. Let's do that.
No.
Yo,
this is about.
If you name your children like.
That's a pet peeve. We gonna do that for a pet peeve video.
Like, I really hate that. That's not really a pet peeve because it don't get like it get on my nerves, but it's not like a daily thing. Like if you do, I'm gonna smack you.
But pet peeves don't have to be a daily thing.
Woo.
But yeah, I'm gonna wrap mine up a little quicker. I'm just gonna say I really want 2 kids, a boy and a girl.
I still didn't answer that question.
You're good.
You asked about their names and I got out.
Girl, I don't even think I did bring up. I didn't. Yeah, my bad, y'all. But I want 2 kids. I want to, be able to. I want to be married at least by 24, 25, maybe 23, 24, and then have kids by like 25, 26. Have my second child maybe 29 or like 30, and then I want to, I want to get rich with my husband. Build something, and I really, really, really want to build my dream house. Like, I'm talking about, like, acres. Like, I really want to build my dream house and, like, have that be my forever home. So, that's really the goal, honestly. Just, get rich with my partner, have 2 kids, provide for them, and just be happy. That's all I can ask for.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I feel like, and in all my dreams, like, I always get married, like, by, like, 20 or 21. I always am married, like, before 22, and I feel like in real life, I would get married, like, I would be the one that get married young.
I feel like I'm just crazy in love, and that's what make me just want to be like.
And, yeah, I agree. And so, like, I feel like, I always say I want, like, 5 kids, like, 4 boys and a girl. But, because my mom had, like, 4 girls and a boy. But I feel like that's just too much. But, like, my minimum is, like, literally 2 kids. Like, and I don't even want to say I want a boy and a girl. Like, if I don't get a girl by the time I have, like, 2 kids or 1 kid, you feel me? By the time I have 2 girls, like, I'm gonna try for another one. If you get what I'm saying.
I'm definitely, minimum is 2, max is definitely 3.
Because there's a lot of, like, but I'm not gonna be them people on TikTok that be having, like, 26 kids. Hell and 13 of them is, like, one she had. I'm not. Because I seen that she had, like, she adopted, like, heck of kids. And she already had, like, 13 biologically.
Hell no. I'm sorry. That's a no-no for me.
And then it's, this black couple on TikTok. They have, like, 10 kids. And you know, what's her name? The girl that be like, you know what I'm talking about? The light-skinned lady.
Bianca? Wait.
No, not Bianca.
Light-skinned lady.
Yeah, she a singer.
Kiki,
Wyatt.
Good God.
Her, she pregnant again.
We don't even talk about her. I can't. No.
She got too many kids.
I can't.
But I can't. She keep having them. But we not gonna get on that subject. But yeah, like me, I just want like 2 kids. Really, I want 1 kid. I feel like I want 1 kid at first, and just like wait 13 years to have another kid.
13.
Yeah, I want to wait a long time because I want to like spend time with each of my kids. Like, I don't know. That's just how I look at it. Like, because like my parents, they had kids like damn near back to back. So like, I don't want to be. And then they didn't have like no time for us, and then we got taken away. So not taken away, but you get what I'm saying. And she's gone again. But yeah, like I just don't feel like I want a whole bunch of kids, because that's not me, and I don't like kids that much. And if I even have kids,
my kids gonna be different than them regular kids, them other kids.
Exactly. I want to have like a son. I hope my first child is a son because I just like that. I just like the older son and little sister aspect. But I want my older child to be like really like a teenager pretty much. Like he can take care of himself by the time I have another baby. That's just my opinion. But
my thing is I can't do that because I want to be able to, be an empty nester, really. So I can travel the world with my husband, retirement plan type B. If I'm not against your plan, but just like personally me, that don't work out for me because if I'm having a kid 13 years after the fact, my son's going to be in college and my daughter or son is only going to be in elementary school. I'm stuck with him for another decade, which that's not a problem.
And I literally thought about that, but it's like, I would rather have that. You get what I'm saying? And I definitely want to adopt children. I mean, like, out of my body, have 2 kids. Not like, but like, I would definitely want to adopt a child.
Adoption is a option for me if I'm not settled down by 30. Honestly.
Girl, 30?
Yeah, because if I'm saying, I'm going to adopt by 25, I feel like I still might have a chance. So 30, that's like the max because by 30 I want to be finished having kids.
But a lot of people get married late. They get like Nicki Minaj got married at what 38?
I'm not Nicki Minaj. I have nothing against what she did, but I'm just not Nicki Minaj. I'm not.
And I feel like if I do, and also another thing, like if I do, like a lot of teenagers get overlooked. Like a lot of older kids get overlooked when going in like foster care and stuff like that. So they don't get adopted as much as babies and newborns and stuff do. So I definitely want to adopt an older child. So if I do, so even if I do like even if I do have a child, like a 4-year-old child, like let me go adopt a 12-year-old. You get what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If I'd adopt, I would really prefer to adopt like a teenager just because they're overlooked and they've already had probably a very traumatic childhood. The least I can do is give them, a memorable teenage experience.
Exactly, and for the rest of their life, be their parent. Right. Give them everything they need.
That's exactly the plan. I have nothing left to say.
Me either. I was just going to say, you want to get on? Get on.
Yeah, I have nothing left to say. Tay has nothing left to say. So.
We finna get out of here.
Yeah.
We want to say, this was a good podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. BCast. We'll see you next time.
For sure. We love y'all. Stay safe. Thank y'all so much for watching our videos every Tuesday. Make sure you guys press that subscribe button and that notification button so that you're notified and you know when we're
every Tuesday at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Oh, I thought we was gonna be in sync, but yes, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. y'all. Be on the lookout. Subscribe. Please tell your friends about us. Like and comment what you guys want to see next. And be safe. And I'll see y'all in the next one.
Peace.
Bye.
Why it's not stopping?
That's funny.
Why it's not stopping? You still hear me talking? Like, girl, why you not stopping? Girl, why you not stopping?